Hello and welcome back to another video. At the moment, GVT. What is GVT? Is that GVT? Oh, it disappeared. Dang it! I got a feeling that's GVT right there. Great Value Tire. Let me see. Alright, we're gonna go, yeah, I think that's GVT. So we're gonna go forward here, now I turn around up here. Oh, it was open just a second ago. So, can't believe it. I'm getting Perkins Wi-Fi here too, which is amazing. They're on the other side of Burger King here. I'll shut that off for the moment. And I'm going to check a couple things here. Okay, we got Whopper Wi-Fi. I'll jump on that real quick and see what happens. Whopper Wi-Fi. Sign into network. That's Burger King. All right, connected. So let's check. Go. H. What's my internet speed? Phone speed test. We'll see. Okay, this is not a fast Wi-Fi, but it's still Wi-Fi. It's hard to get in a stable thing to get a reading. Well, 5 and 5. Better than nothing. It's still workable. Okay, so now let's go. Let's go to my settings. So we can go to connections. Now that we're on Whopper Wi-Fi, let's see what else we got here. Okay. Look at GVT here. I'm connected to that already. So let's go back and test again. Holy fastness. Yeah, that's much faster. I mean, it ain't library fast, but that's GVT. That's the Great Value Tire right behind me. Yeah, their upload and download speeds are much quicker. Yeah. That's pretty fast. 35 download and 40 upload, basically. So let's go. What else we got here? Yeah, the signal's a little weaker, but I'm still faster. But that's right behind me. So we got. Let me try Perkins and see what Perkins is like. Hey. There we go. Let's sign into Perkins. Come on, Perkins. Perkins. Terms and condition. Close. Connect to the internet. There, now I'm connected to Perkins, and Perkins is on the other side of this Burger King, and I'm still getting a better signal than GVT, which is right behind me. And then we'll run this test again on Perkins and see what it's like. Slower than Burger King, but I am going through the building right now, so. When their uploads are really slow, and even making 1 megabyte yet. Oh, it got to 1 megabyte. Yeah, so Great Value Tire is a good one. All right, what else we got here? Hope you don't mind me checking. Do I got anything else here? Okay, Perkins. I've got Whopper Wi-Fi. Yeah, think about which way the sun is going right now. It is going. Like something about my solar panels right at the moment. So I should back up over there.
You can learn more about God's great love for you by texting follow to 41224. The Bible says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His faithful love endures forever." I'm station manager Matt Dean, and each day we all have so much to give thanks for. At 98.5 KTIS, we are grateful for you and your support during our recent spring fundraiser. Your partnership helps us share Jesus with more people in the Twin Cities and beyond. If you missed the fundraiser, it's not too late to give. Your support makes a difference at myktis.com.
The Transit Agency, LLC, American Family Insurance Agency, and Maple Grove is proud to support KTIS. The Transit Agency helps develop strategies to meet your insurance needs. More at transitagency.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're invited to see and hear firsthand lives being transformed by this mental fatigue challenge.
No, I got this way to go yet.
Join
I should make sure I'm
Adam
not bump into something.
annual gala on Friday, May 15th at the Minneapolis Hilton for an evening dedicated to hope, healing, and freedom from addiction.
There we go.
Learn more, register at mntc.org/gala.
Okay, now I can shut that off. Oh, and I got a better GVT signal. We'll see how that works. Well, seeing as that's the case, I think I got enough sun on my solar panels right here. It is almost 1 in the afternoon. So rather than burning more fuel, I think this is where I'm going to stay for the moment. And figure it out later and this is not a bad little spot, neither, depending on which way the wind's going. When I was talking about watching wind and stuff in the last video, so you don't get out of the wind and not burn as much diesel for staying warm. Right now I'm trapped between 2 buildings, so if the wind's coming from the east or west, I'm doing pretty good now. And if it's coming more from the north, I'm in an open shot here. Although there is a tree line over there, so it's ain't too bad at the moment. I don't know. I'll have to try it next time there's a little storm coming in or some wind gusts. I'll have to come over here and see what it's like. What's my level situation like here? I'm actually pretty level left to right. I'm leaning to the passenger side a little bit, and I'm nose high right now. My nose up in the air a little bit. It's not too bad though. I've had worse. Oh, this is going to be kind of a short one. This one is searching for Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. So, some of you people, oh, I don't mean it like that at all. Some people that watch this, of course, there are a lot of people watch it. Probably won't have to worry about these things, you know. But if you're a nomad or living in your car or your camper or something like that, and you don't have income like me right at the moment, this might help some of those people. Basically, I'm sure a lot of them are way ahead of me on the game on that, because I haven't done this before, searching for open Wi-Fi signals, because, you know, I've always been working and just paid for my hotspot, and that way I could go wherever I wanted, and it didn't matter where I parked. I always had internet, you know. But because things are tough, and the internet does help me not drop into depression or something, you know, because if you get in a spot where you're just starting to think about your situation more and more and stuff, you can go down a rabbit hole that just brings you further down into negativity, you know, and you know that's not good for you. So as long as you can stay positive, that is so much better, because positive brings positive, negative brings negative, kind of a deal, you know. In the situation I'm talking about, because we could go down a whole different lane where when you're positive, there's other people that don't like to see people do good, and their negativity is going to come in and try to bring you down. But for yourself, positive is a good thing, you know. Negativity or negative stuff is wasted energy that'll just bring you down, you know. So if you can stay away from that, it's a good thing. Like I'm using myself as an example here, seeing as I don't have income and I don't have my hotspot for internet no more. I wouldn't even have my phone service if it wasn't for some friends of mine that have been covering it for the last few months now. So I'm getting in debt to them more too. They tell me not to worry about it, and I know they care about me, but I still worry about it, you know. But I appreciate it too. First time they helped me with it, I didn't ask, but they offered, and I was, yeah, that would be nice, you know, because I had that last hearing for my unemployment, and I knew that if I didn't have my phone, I couldn't do that hearing as easy. I would have had to try to figure out how to get gas to be at the library, and I could, or something, or have a room at the library that I could be in during the hearing or whatever. So it just helped a lot having it for that hearing, even though I didn't get the unemployment. So, but I do think God's at work there, you know, as much as I really should have gotten that unemployment. I almost feel like God didn't want me to have it, because He wanted me to go through this challenge of not having income and trying to survive for whatever He's got for me down the road. You know, just like in one of my earlier videos I made about the different drugs and stuff I've done in my life, because I ain't, you know, perfect. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life and stuff, but I won't change none of it. But because of that, and even though I quit it, there's people out there that are in those tough situations that have done or are doing the drugs that I used to do or something, and I can relate to them, you know. So they might be more apt to listen to me, or I might be more apt to work with them, because I've been where they're at, you know. So I can use my stories as an example to help lead them to a better place, you know. I try to anyway. I mean, just because I care, and I don't force it on nobody. Like, oh, you should live your life like this, you know, or something. Not like that at all. If somebody wants to help, or likes my company and wants to learn, I'll share my experiences to help them. You know, and if they don't, I'm not going to waste my energy trying to change somebody that either don't want to change or isn't ready to change or still stuck on doing things their way or something, you know. I used to do that a lot, even especially probably my brother is the best example. I kept trying and trying and trying. And that's because he was my brother. And I'd see him get, you know, picked on by the rest of the family because of his rotten ways. But he was my brother, so I just kept telling him, trying to help him, you know. I mean, he's still my brother, but I'm done with him. I couldn't handle his darkness no more, man. It was bringing me down too much, and he's the dark as they get, boy. I don't know. When I first learned what a narcissist was in the last few years here, I just knew a narcissist was like a negative thing. It wasn't a good thing, you know. But I didn't really understand what a narcissist was. Well, if you look up a definition of a narcissist, they should have a picture of my brother there. It ain't funny, but, you know, it's one of those nervous, sad laughter moments where I'd rather laugh it off than to start crying about it, you know. I pray for him. I pray that he really finds God instead of using Scripture to twist to his advantage and manipulate people. I pray that the Lord wakes him up. And I hope he gets his soul saved before it's too late. I don't know. I cannot imagine. It ain't for me to decide. It's for God to decide, you know. But I just cannot imagine him getting to go to heaven at all. Not right now. Doesn't mean he can't find his way there, but I sure hope he does, even though he's still been super rotten to me. That's why I'm living in a camper. Well, I'd really want to live in the camper anyway, but that's why I ain't got nothing. Because of manipulating, controlling ways. I can laugh about it, but it really ain't funny, let me tell you. I'm trying to keep this upbeat instead of being all down about it. And like, yeah, it's really rotten what he did, you know. It is what it is. It's another thing I learned as I've been growing up. I used to really shut down or, I guess, rebel or butt heads with life when life didn't go right, when the unfair things happen, you know. I've definitely gotten some wisdom through the years that when those unfair things happen, you butting heads with it or moping around about it or pissing and moaning ain't gonna make it any better. You know, unfortunately, even when all these rotten things can happen to you in life, best thing you can do is you can acknowledge it, you know, because it's happened. You can't just shut it off, but you got to learn how to accept it. Look at any options of how you could possibly deal with it. And then you gotta set it to the back burner, you know, and know that it's there, because I'm still dealing with it. I can't wait till it's closed and a done deal. That'll relieve a lot off of me. I sure hope I don't have to go through much longer with all this hanging and, you know, legal stuff and all that kind of crap. I can't wait to be free of it, you know. I'm kind of free of it in a way, just because I would have held on to it in the past and been mad. Oh boy, I'd have been mad and wanting to get even, and she did some rotten things. And I got a master's degree in martial arts. I can go whoop on him. I could, but I ain't gonna do that. What's that gonna solve? I used to think I could do it and get some satisfaction, but it wouldn't give me satisfaction. It wouldn't be worth it at all, you know. My martial arts are to protect people, protect myself from being physically harmed, or if I've seen somebody else, to stop that from happening. But he's not in my space, so I don't need to go do nothing about it, you know. A lot of people would, but it is what it is. And I just know I got my faith in the Lord that somehow it's all going to work out. I'm getting a little frustrated because my mom's been gone 4 years now, so this has been going on for a little over 3 years. But I believe everything happens for a reason. I don't understand it, but no matter what, out of this whole experience, I have learned some stuff. So that's a good thing. Trying to get the most I can out of it. Glad summer's getting here, though, or not summer, but spring's getting closer. I can't wait to have nice days that aren't too blistery hot, but not freezing no more. It's getting nicer, so I gotta start getting my cleaning supplies ready and start cleaning up this camper, because in the winter you kind of buckle it down and bundle up and try to just stay warm and survive, especially when you ain't working and stuff, you know. And well, even when you're working, it's even worse, because then you ain't got time to do nothing. You know, I've had more time to do stuff if I wasn't making these videos and that. But these videos are important. So, but I'm hoping now that the weather's going to be getting a little nicer. I can do some more walking outside, which will be good for my health. Start getting the camper cleaned up and organized. You know. So the cleaner it is in here, and the more I get it cleaned up from hunkering down through the winter, the better and fresher I'll feel. You know, getting in and out of my little house here. Oh boy. Well, I better zip this up here. So, thank you for watching. God bless you, and we will see you on the next one.